Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. It's time for the shutdown art to continue. I hope that I'm not too loud for the hour this is at, but I'm going to record the rest of this chapter. And if anyone has an issue with it, well, I can deal with it then instead of now. Because I will stop recording after I'm done with this chapter. I believe everyone can chill. And if they can't chill, that's not my problem. I'll just simply apologize and explain why I was this loud at this hour of the night. And I hope to be done before 10. I'd like to be finished within this video alone, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. All I know is I'm stubborn as hell and it's time to keep going. And by the way, Shion is also a Scorpio. He was born on October 25th. And if you're wondering why I remember that, that's because that's also Kaiba's birthday, and yes, he has a canon birthday, and after, I believe, 5 days, they discontinued that. Why? I guess they just don't think anyone cares. I'm probably the only person that actually cares. But I can make guesses as to what their charts and signs would be like. Except I kind of messed up twice. Yes, because I can't even believe I've made the same mistake twice. Can I just move on? That's it. This freak needs to pay. You know, now I have to think about how I can rationalize. I have to work my way out of the stereotypes for this shit. I mean, really. Kamui must have something in common with Virgos. Maybe his son is in a firehouse. Yes, that is the only thing he needs. There could be any other reason. Like, my brother is a Cancer and he has ascendant in Sagittarius and moon in Sagittarius. And by the way, my brother is why I assumed my ascendant was wrong. I'm just like, he seems more like the Sagittarius ascendant than me. I'm like the opposite. Stand up, my Vanguard. And when I actually checked his birth information, which I now somehow have, I was correct. He does have a Sagittarius ascendant and a moon in Sagittarius. And his moon is in fact in 12th house like I thought. Made a bunch of guesswork with his chart and was somehow right. And this is even more unusual. Your name is horoscope? Who names their child's horoscope? I don't care if this is fiction. That just seems like something very mean to do to your child. Unless, of course, this is a nickname, in which case I guess he may have picked it for himself. I don't really know. But as I was saying, there's actually something more impressive than getting my brother's birth details. I managed to get the birth details from my dad as well, and I'm just like, yeah, that's not going to happen, but he actually somehow decided to tell me when the time he was born. Which is definitely unusual, considering I didn't really expect to ever have that information. If anyone is going to be a bigger skeptic of astrology, it's him. And I know there are some very big skeptics out there. In fact, I know that, at least so far, science hasn't proven that astrology is a thing. If anything, science is just saying that it's not, and it's bullshit, and that's why it's classified as a pseudoscience. But it's going to be classified as a pseudoscience when you can't even keep record of someone's actual birth time. until that's important, you're not really going to get any accurate information. Also, I don't think most people trying to study astrology actually know how to interpret things. There are placements that can play out in very different ways. Like, for example, someone could have my exact chart, but maybe they just died at some point. Or maybe they just had a worse life in comparison to me. I mean, synastry plays a role in astrology. If you live in a household where your synastry is bad with your parents and all that, that's going to affect you more than it did with me, because I must have some really good synastry with my parents. I know that my dad and I seem to have some good synastry. I got his ascendant wrong. It's actually in Scorpio as well. I also got his moon sign wrong, but that's not as much of a surprise. Now, I put it in Gemini for some very awful reasons. But, I mean, I tried to rationalize why I was deciding to make it. It was just not for the best reasons out there, and I'm definitely not going to defend my decision to give him a Gemini moon. He actually has a Taurus moon, which is very easy to understand just by looking at him. And I know that sounds insulting, but when you look at me, you can definitely tell I'm a Taurus. It doesn't matter how big of a skeptic you are, I fall into a lot of their stereotypes. I'm stubborn, I like food, I'm overweight, I'm a bit lazy. Oh, did I mention stubborn? I think I'm too pleased with myself for being stubborn. Most people are not going to think that's a good thing to be bragging about. Yeah, I do agree on a logical level, but I don't think my logical side is speaking when I'm saying, yeah, you know, I like being stubborn. Not something I should just say to people, you know? But I mean, even if it's not something I should be saying, I'm not going to apologize for saying it, because that's stupid. Obviously, if I'm too proud of something, I shouldn't apologize for that. If that's just going to make any apologies too hollow. And I don't want to apologize, but I can't be sure I'm actually sorry. And can I actually be sorry for anything? In some cases, yes. In other cases, no. Okay, and I'm finished here. And I believe that was the end of Misaki's fight, and then Aichi's is next. So obviously Misaki had to win this, and because this guy's a total creep, and it would be terrible writing if she lost. And to be honest, I think even Yu-Gi-Oh! Was less tasteless. Wait, what? I meant I think even Yu-Gi-Oh! Was not as bad as this. I think the female duelist would still win, even within that franchise, if a scenario like this came up. Although this is a complete insult, I do have to acknowledge that Alexis defeated Chaz in one duel. I don't think that's the same thing as what this guy is doing. But it still happened. Yikes! Aichi. Okay, so let me guess. He lost this. I'm gonna win this tournament, 'cause there's no other way I can talk to him. I deserve an explanation about what happens to my royal paladins. destiny is an opponent no one can vanquish. Oh? Oh? Are you sure? Oh? I'd like to challenge that. Your team will go no further than this round. I'll let my cards do the talking. Yes, I should do that more often myself. Stand up, my vanguard. Okay, give me a second. This means, I believe, the last part of the chapter, which is exactly what I was planning to complete for today. Tomorrow I can actually, I'm planning to get up early again to do some more recording. And because I really need to put in more effort if I want this to work out. Anyway, I already 3-starred this, so I can do whatever I want. While using Royal Paladins, a deck that is supposed to be not around right now. But if you know anything about this card game, you know that if a deck makes money, it's going to come back. And let me tell you, Royal Paladin makes money. I'm sure that... Okay, that was an interesting list of mental names there. I almost called Xion something else. And it was the same person. The dub and the original. How? I guess considering there was a recent name draw, but still. Okay, now who was I actually thinking about when I said that? I kind of forgot what my train of thought was. Did it involve, oh wait, my Royal Paladins. My Royal Paladins? What? I was talking about how Royal Paladins make money. And I'm pretty sure Xion knows. I wonder how much money he spent on his deck. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter because he doesn't need to check his bank balance. If you're wondering why someone his age would have a bank balance, then, well, don't ask me. I don't know how things work for the rich. You're asking me to have knowledge I don't have. And then you might be wondering why I'm going to make claims if I don't have knowledge like that. Good counterpoint, but I'm not trying to make a serious argument here. Okay, I only have 2 grade 1s in my hand, and I believe one is a Sentinel. I'm not sure what I'll do with Royal Paladins in the next era. I mean, like I said, it seems like Xion's deck is expensive. And I don't think it's as good either, apparently. But that doesn't change my decision to maybe try it. And I have my own reasons for deciding I'm interested in seeing how I do with it. It's mainly because I think that I can weaponize one of my biggest weaknesses. And you guys will know what that means when I've actually made it to that era. I'm sure that I will get that far. It may not be when I wanted to, but it's going to happen. I'm not gonna put this in the back row then. And my opponent takes 1 damage. Okay. I just need to make sure that I win this. For all kinds of reasons. I'm pretty sure I was about to go into a weird accent. I'm not even sure if I know which one. I don't like to say which accent I almost used because I could be so off. I could be way off. And because of that, I'm just like, I'm not gonna make any effort to understand which accent anyone is using because I'm probably wrong. I'm bad with recognizing accents. But I think I was going Australian there. No, I don't think that, don't catch me on record for saying that because I don't have any idea if that's true. Especially since I didn't continue my thought process. And this falls perfectly in line with my prediction. Fate has decided you... Shut up. I don't think Xion needs to... I don't think Xion wants to listen to this shit. He'd just be nicer about it, to be honest. I think he's way nicer than me. I mean, that's actually not a bad thing. I think a lot of people should aspire to be nice. But I'm just not the right person to aspire to that. A heel trigger, I see. You must think you're a threat. Well, you might be, on some level, but do you think that I'm going to lose? No. Okay, let me take a look at my opponent's field. Okay, it doesn't appear that I have any grade 2s, which is actually not good. But I think I'll be able to get through this. The only problem is, my opponent is kind of... I have to make sure that I do something about this damage. If you have anything in your hands worth calling, and I think I just want to... Okay, yeah. Oracle Think Tank draws a lot. And meanwhile, I use up my hands like it's not even a chore. It's like I could use up my hand even if I was blind. Don't put me on record for saying that. But if you do take away my glasses, that's kind of making me blind. I mean, it's not making me blind in the official sense, but it's definitely still an issue. I mean, you're expecting me to read without my glasses? This is why I hated whenever people would tell me that I look better without my glasses. Thanks for telling me you don't want me to see. I do not appreciate that bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna attack his Vanguard now, because if I don't, I'm not sure what the right way out of this is. I'm pretty sure he has a Sentinel, and I really don't want to... Screw it, if I have to start over, I have to start over. This is the last part I have to record for this chapter, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Ugh. And this is the final attack. Great. Okay, let's try that again. I hate when I lose, especially when the video is so long. But I'm gonna be stubborn here and keep recording anyway. It's not like this is going to be a highlight of this It's not like this is going to be a highlight of this shutdown arc anyway. But that was honestly quite dumb. I am offended, and I just want to destroy things. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but, This is a card game. What do people think I mean? Do they really think I want to destroy a physical objects? No, this is just a card game. I can destroy things in a card game, and that's not that weird. It's almost 10. I really don't want to be too loud at this hour. But I'm going to have to call... I'm going to be selfish today. I'm not going to record for much longer, but I'm going to be a stubborn bitch. I do not feel an ounce of remorse. Let me do what I want for the duration of this game's lifespan. It's going to shut down soon, and my parents definitely know this information. I don't know when they learned it, but they definitely overheard me saying it. So I think my parents can handle if I'm a bit loud. And now a certain other person may not, but I've heard that she's been having issues sleeping, so I'm not really sure if I expect her to be asleep right now, to be honest. So hate on me being loud if you want, but if you're having trouble sleeping for some reason or another, I'm not to blame for that. This is just one night and one card fight. And the video is going to end soon, and then I will stop recording for the night and go back to what I was doing before this. And, you know, I'll just be suffering more. I definitely want... No! Hold on a second. I have to calm down. Not appropriate. Yeah, like, I'm actually appropriate. When was the last time I was actually appropriate? Well, I hope I'm not inappropriate to the point where I shouldn't be allowed to record. I hope I'm not that bad. Why do you have to have a draw to... I think this is probably fixed, at least on my opponent's end. I'm gonna destroy this guy, seriously. I hate when someone's predictions are right. If this guy's prediction did come true, I didn't win. But you know what? I have no respect for time. So, I committed a great sin. I messed with the time-space continuum, which is obvious based on who I'm playing as. Oh my god. This guy's just driving me nuts. I just want to do something to him, but I can't. Oh my god. Now I just feel like I just want to... I'm in pain! Okay, you know what, guys? Can I please just win? I don't want to be too loud too late. 9, 10, okay, but can I show some basic decency? Can I not be that much of a bitch? I don't want to be that bad, but I'm tired of thinking about other people instead of caring about what makes me happy too. I just want to prioritize something that will not... I just want to prioritize something while it's still around. Why the hell should I have to bend over just because of... I'm not going to rant. I'm appreciating this card game. It's a nice card game. I'd like to keep playing it. And I'm almost done recording, I swear. No, I just hate this. I hate this guy. Oh, please don't make me do this. Ugh. Well, does this say anything about my skill with Royal Paladin at least? I just want to win. I just want to win. Can I at least do that? Come on, please. I'm in pain. I'm already in enough pain as it is, just being entitled like this. I know I feel like I'm entitled and all that, but please, just let me get this win. I can stop being like this as long as I get to win. I don't want to go too far. I was afraid of that. You're really going to piss me off bad. And this isn't even the hour where I can express that. And I'm also planning on being a bit loud. And that's not appropriate at this hour. But I do believe I'm at least going to win. And this isn't going to be a highlight of the shutdown arc, so I have accepted this reality and I will move on. Ugh. And I feel like I'm in hell. Not even the good kind. Okay, now, just in case that's a sentinel, I'm going to attack. Okay, and he lost. Good. Although the video is approaching the 28-minute mark. But I think that's okay. Just let me get this out of my system, and I promise to everyone living here I will start to be more respectful. Just let me get this out of the way, and then I will be finished for the night. And just please, this game is going to die next month. I couldn't even enjoy those steaks because of how late it is. And how utterly disrespectful I'm being with the loudness I'm about to, I know this is a painful reality, I know, but I have to accept the truth. Just let me do this real quick and I will be finished soon. Please, just let me do this. I'll be extra respectful tomorrow. That's bullshit, actually. I'm probably just going to be more insane because the sun will be up. I lost. In the end, my abilities weren't enough to defeat. In the end, my abilities weren't enough to defeat you. Alright! Seems we have a flawless victory for Team Q4! Moving them to the third round! Is that it? I really don't want to be too loud. I'm starved, guys. Let's go eat. Oh, look, you guys. It's Team Q4. We heard about you making the third round. Nicely done. Who do you think you are talking to us like that? Kamui, don't. We're the best team in Singapore, and everyone's expecting us to win the circuit. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on us three to take it all. Unlike you guys who just barely scraped your way into the next round. Well, that was a bit harsh. It's harsh, but what he said was correct. You think so? If we play those guys, we'll crush our hopes of victory. Okay, and we're approaching the 31-minute mark. I'll probably end closer to the 32nd minute mark or the forbidden 33rd mark. 33rd mark. Okay, now I made it to chapter 22. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. I will record more tomorrow, and hopefully I will be able to record a lot more so I can better increase my chances of getting through all these arcs.